Afraid to walk the streets because of you. I travel around the world, put them to the test. But there's one that I just can't catch. His name is Dracula. But you better believe, my friend, that you're next. Cause the women, the kids, the boys, the girls, they're all afraid of you. But I'm here to stop you, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Night Stalker, Night Walker, I'm gonna get you. You're all mine. Afraid to walk the streets because of you. Women, men, boys and girls, you take them all, and everybody believes, even me, that I'm gonna get you.
Am I still muted? That's on me. Whatever. Yes, it is a whole album, and I felt like it was a shame last week that I only picked the one track from it. Oh, he's doing karate. I didn't realize this game had idle animations. He's doing that wolf karate. He's got the wolf fang fist. He's got the real shit, the world martial arts shit. I said at some point last week I was going to do an actually continue shit week this week, and that's 2/3 true, because I never got around to Vampire the Masquerade, and I really wanted to do that. And it was like, well, I also wanted to continue Vampire, and I had a really good time with Castlevania 64. So it was kind of like, we're just gonna extend Bat Week. We're just gonna do Bat Week 2. And I'm happy with that conceptually. We've already been in this door. These were buzzsaws we did not need to encounter. We started like halfway through the outer wall. That's about when I quit, because I had to redo a bunch of stuff, and it was like, it's been a few hours. I'm good. I'm good on you, Castlevania 64. Starring Estadian Wolfblood in low poly. I think we want to... dead ass, I don't remember what directions are. I know it ain't the Buzzsaw world. It probably isn't that. It probably isn't down on the elevator, but it might be. We're gonna check that out if I don't find anything, in the next, like, 15 seconds. You'll have to forgive me if I end up being weirdly droopy or a little quiet. I didn't really sleep great, which is normal. But I feel like it won't be even a little possible to tell anyway. Drooping is like one of my two selling points. And the other selling point is that I like video games. I feel like I feel like nobody will be able to tell if there's a difference if I end up drooping a little bit. Because I feel like whenever I see a still screenshot after the stream anyway, I look drunk. I'm just like, I can't even do it on purpose, but it's like always this with my eyes rolled back. And it's like, do I just do that 1,000% more than I realize I do? Because I try to keep an eye on it. And I think I must. Oh, that was a button, not a pedestal. That explains it. I was like, I couldn't remember what item I got from here that I had already done. And it was a button. For butts. There we go. Okay, that solved all of my problems. Except for the dubious case of playing Castlevania 64 some more. I say that like this hasn't mostly been a good, if janky time. Like, I was excited to get back to this. It was kind of my easy option of the games I have planned this week, which I mentioned a couple minutes ago. This is Vampire the Masquerade and Vampire. Because I slept bad, and I often sleep bad, and I didn't want to go into a dialogue-heavy game with, like, a somewhat lacking attention span. And both of the other games are dialogue-heavy. You forgot this had platforming? Man, half this game is platforming. It's maybe not to its benefit. It is dubiously to its benefit. I think it's mostly good. I remember this now. I did this exact same thing before. And I had to go back because there is a platform on the other side of this roof. You can only see if you turn the camera around. There we go. There it is. There's the key over there. For my walkthrough of Castlevania 64 Legacy of Darkness, Cornell Route. Ruout. That's one of those words, there's two valid pronunciations that I don't really pick one personally, so I always feel like I'm picking the wrong one. God. Yeah, the brief period of history where there were video walkthroughs that weren't Let's Plays. Which reminds me of, like, the weird phenomenon I always notice, because I watch a lot of this kind of video, of, like, you know, it's like, hey, can I beat Mega Man without getting hit? Can I beat Kingdom Hearts at level 1? And, you know, spoiler for that entire genre of video, the answer is always yes, but it sucks. Yes, but the game is worse. Right, this is the part where I quit at because I made that exact jump. I'm not that worried about it. It wasn't that much running. Whatever. It's okay. We're cool. We're chill. We're gaming. But there's a type of language used in that sort of video that I always sort of enjoy, because it's always like, it's often phrased like a walkthrough. It's like, if you want to make this game worse, this is the strategy you should use. And I don't know why that is. It's often the linguistics are guide-esque. And like, I don't take any offense to that. I just think it's really interesting. And I guess there are probably people who watch that as preparation to do the challenges themselves, like, oh yeah, I love grinding for an additional 70 hours. I love being one-shot and losing significant amounts of progress. I love the first 40 minutes of Mega Man 3 so much that I'm willing to play it 1,000 times to memorize it. Shoutouts to Game Champ, she's great. Kind of having one of those days where, like, for reasons I've complained about repeatedly already, I came here thinking, okay, well, you know, I'll fill some time talking about this or that, and it's like, now that we're going, now that I'm focusing on this wolf platforming, on these dog jumps, it's like, ran out of that real quick. I got nothing. I had nothing going on. I've had a couple of normal ones, basically, and that's where I'm at. I'm kind of glad to be back to streaming. It's been regular normal, yeah. Shoutouts to the air quality index. Big fan. Big fan. Don't love some of your recent work as much. Okay, we got it. We got there. Oh man, it is really platform gaming now. I have very rarely been less secure about a jump in my fucking life. Oh, I can't adjust the camera either. This is our life right now. Okay. I see a platform over there. I'm not convinced I can make it. But, I'm even less convinced about whatever that shit is. No, I could've just, climbed across. I guess I'm actually just a PogChamp. Sorry, just a gamer. Oh, I don't like this. Not a fan. Not into this. Oh, fuck me. Okay, well. Yo! I'm the best at video games. Gamer. Full gamer moment. But less racist. Demi-gamer moment. I am like a Dembeer of gamers. I get all the good points and none of the bad ones. Platform James. So, it's Hoppin' Jimmy. Oh, a boulder. Oh, it's coming. Okay. Okay, another boulder. Ah, boulder number 3. Boulder number 4. Could this be the legendary boldest? Oh fuck, okay, yeah, alright. Baby game, boulder game. I am sitting on a couple of RPG ROM hacks that I'm not sure what to do with them yet. If that makes any sense. It's kind of always that eternal question of, is this a game that I want to stream? And I'm never sure. Dark Souls 1 directly inspired by Castlevania 64? I believe it a little bit. If you told me Demon Souls was inspired by Castlevania, I'd be like, yeah, obviously. Like, clearly. Okay, that's... The camera is not a friend of wolves. The camera is not wolf friend. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna do this. But I was reminded the other day of Final Fantasy VI Brave New World, which I played at some point while it was still in development. Now it's, I think, pretty much complete. I think it's pretty much just as done as it's gonna be. So I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about how eager I am to play Final Fantasy VI, but it's weird and hard. That's really the theme of this, and the next thing I'll talk about, which is Mario RPG Armageddon, which I've bounced off of a couple of times, and I don't remember why. I think it was just like, this is like hard to the point of not being fun. And that's the point. That's the point. But like, it's Mario RPG, so it's sort of like... It's like fighting a kindergartner only to find out they brought a gun. That's what it is. That's what a hard mode Mario RPG ROM hack is, because it's not a difficult game. It's not demanding. And I've played through it 10 million times. I know it very, very well. This is very forgiving compared to what it could be, I guess. But yeah, I think Brave New World is pretty much done at this point. But like, I just remember it was hard in a way that was a little exhausting, but they did a lot of revisions since then. They added a lot of stuff. They revised the systems to how to put this succinctly in a way that people who aren't already familiar could possibly understand. At like a few hours in, basically, you unlock a system that can give you stat bonuses on level up, depending on like what critter you have equipped, what summoned creature, what Esper you have on. And before that, you don't gain stat points at level up. And it really did a weird thing where, because the emphasis on stat points and character build was really increased in Brave New World, it really, really emphasized getting to that point as fast as possible. While gaining as few levels along the way as possible. And, that sucked. It kind of sucks in regular Final Fantasy VI, but that's not that hard a game. And, one of the big revisions is they switched it to, like, a separate leveling system on the side. I'm talking about Final Fantasy VI Brave New World at the moment, but you've mostly missed a bunch of jumping around a castle platform. And Bat Week 2, etc., etc., etc. And also, I'm very tired. But they added a second system where you bank these levels and can, like, respec later, rather than tying it directly to character level. And that seems like it will make it, on the whole, a much better and more forgiving game. Rather than having to kind of do the, I gotta bum rush to this part of the game, and also already have all of my character builds for all 14 characters figured out. Or at least the 12 I want to use. I'm surprised you're less tired than yesterday, because it sounds like it's been a rough one. Yeah, and I've bitched at length about games that you have to know everything in advance for. I'm a big not fan of games that have that expectation of you. I'm glad it's been a day where you're at least super awake. Use lock on. Great, how? There's not a button for that. Cornell decides whether he's locked on, my dog. It's a Cornell choice, not an Earthy choice. Unless it's a button I've missed for this entire game. Which, to be fair, that's happened before. Like, Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. Fuck off. Okay, bye. Got her, didn't matter. Ratioed. And I guess it just started up fucking fire. Smell you later. Yeah, I appreciate the cutscene canceling my wolf form too, because I cannot do that manually. She exploded into blood and then burned. But yeah, I was weighing whether I wanted to, I don't know, to fuck around with a couple hours of Brave New World on stream. I don't think it'd be that interesting. It's Final Fantasy VI. Like, I've played it a billion times, so I'll probably struggle to find things to say about it. It's kind of a classic. I don't think it's intrinsically uninteresting. I just, I don't know. I don't know how interesting that would be, but I might just do a thing of it. Trying to not write things off too quickly. I feel like I'd have a lot more to say about Mario RPG Armageddon, but that might be complaining. That might be complaining about it. I genuinely don't remember why I bounced off of it several times. Wow, you got a lot of reach on your sword, buddy. Give me a sec. I think you're okay. I think it's okay to be biased against hard mode ROM hacks. Like, I think that's a perfectly valid opinion in basically all circumstances. Because a lot of the time it's just we doubled the numbers, get fucked, stupid. And I think, to a certain effect, that can be interesting. That can be kind of neat. Oh, cool. Okay. I will occasionally defend that. Occasionally. If there is a game where, like, it has interesting potential, but there's no reason to ever use it. Like, we are real Earthbound hours at all times, but I genuinely enjoyed the hard mode Earthbound stuff I've done, because it's a game where you can basically mash A and you eventually win. It's that kind of thing, basically. So I don't know, those are both kind of on the, yeah, would this be a good 2 or 3 hour stream sometime? Oh, well, bye. See you later, I guess. But yeah, basically that, like, it's not that weird for games to be undertuned, and then a little number cranking can actually bring out the cool parts of the game a bit better. Oh, fuck all games that make torches a thing. Yeah. Here's a mandatory offhand slot you gotta run with because you're an asshole. Fuck you. Oh, wait, you've got the opposite problem with it. Where they give you a torch and then it doesn't matter. I'm cool with that, actually. I love it when torches don't matter. I like it when I can fucking see it, honestly. Video game is dark is like one of the things that pisses me off instantly. Dog o'clock. I kind of get that. I kind of get that it's frustrating when they design a whole system and then presumably someone says it's too fucking dark, and they just leave the torches in. I don't know, I still find that less offensive than, like, okay, you could be using a weapon, but you gotta be carrying the stick that makes it possible to see anything. Just not a big torch fan. We have a button for that, it's F, and it's for flashlight, and it should be, irrespective of anything else I'm doing. And you should be able to toggle it on and off, and you should never have a reason to have it off. That fire does not have a hitbox, okay. Cool, I don't find this obstacle very... Okay, that specific flame did have a hitbox. Sure, fine. Okay. I'm real grateful it didn't have knockback. I'm wondering why we have this day and night unpuzzle. I'm not really understanding the purpose of this whole sequence. It seems like it's just adding menuing to going through a door maze to me. That's the impression I'm getting. But I do have our tower key too, which was one of my dreams. But I don't know. I've been already thinking about next week's theme, since I feel like that has helped a little bit with my choice paralysis, doing the weekly theme thing so far. I've been thinking a little bit about that. It's probably going to actually be resume other shit week. Oh, here's where fire is relevant. I don't really have an answer to it. But it's probably, I will probably actually either just get around to things I've meant to for a while, or, okay, I think I understand how this is supposed to work. But I will probably use the opportunity to actually continue things that I meant to a while ago, or get around to things. Right, I have to pay the Sun Card tax, I guess. So I think the idea there is, okay, yes, I think I understand. When it's going through the platform, the hitboxes look bad, but you want to be standing near the flamethrower, because the fire doesn't arc up quite as much. And when it's, like, going upward, you want to be far away so the fire goes over your head, and if you are near the torch, it will hit you. But it doesn't quite communicate that through what it's doing. I don't remember. Okay. Alright. You can stop respawning at any time. I'll help. Fuck you, fuck you. Speaking of other bad ideas I've had, I may have mentioned this already, but I did boot up a seed of that Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask randomizer that came up last week, the combo randomizer. And I meant to put in a little more time on that, but it's a lot. It's a lot. I've been just kind of poking it, just figuring out how you start it, basically. It's kind of a lot of, okay, this is just an Ocarina of Time randomizer until you open up the 40 hours of Majora's Mask you have to do. And I think that's kind of fun, but, like, it's a lot. I'll probably never finish one, to be honest. That's like a... I'm quite certain that better Zelda players than I can get through that in what is a not unreasonable amount of time. But that's several dozen hours, I think. I might still boot it up and stream it at some point just for funs, but I probably will not ever do a full run. And I'm only gonna do it after I figure out an opener, after I've worked out, like, what can you get in the first hour to make any progress. It's really a matter of figuring out what flags are and aren't triggered. Why does me go through the sun door? Because it's sun time. Yeah, where are all the easy common checks? Like, you know, in fucking, Link to the Past. There we go. I went through every other Zelda title in my head. before I got to the one that everyone basically agrees is good. That's probably not true. But, like, Link to the Past, you go to Kakariko, you pick up some bombs, you do the bomb checks. It's all pretty quick and standard, and you get a good selection of starting items. In Ocarina of Time that I have found, it's kinda, you start in Kokiri Forest and you can get some stuff, but be prepared to walk through Hyrule Field a couple of times. You can get like two chests in like the first dungeon without actually having shit. You still buy a shield. I want to get that torch. It was a couple dozen times for me while I figured out what stuff was even available. I'm trying to mentally route in my head what I've actually accomplished. It's not a lot. It was a lot of go and check on a thing to find out thing is actually locked by a story beat somehow. Do we have anything coming? Do we have a platform? We have a minecart. Oh, the minecart actually kills you and isn't a platform. I probably should have observed a little more. I don't know, nothing was happening. I thought the minecart was gonna convey me up and down and not send me to hell. I keep pressing weird buttons to try and cancel out of the menu. They're meaty boys. They're so big and strong. But I wanted to compose some intelligent sentences about what I've discovered so far in this randomizer, but it's, like, what I think about it, it's mostly that I spent, like, several hours finding things I could not do. A lot of which were, like, actually, this is locked behind a key story beat that ordinarily you would have to do to get here. And that's still interesting from, like, the perspective of someone who's played through the games and just is interested in games and how they work. But it's definitely a smoother experience with, you know, with Link to the Past, with Earthbound, with whatever, than very story-heavy games that are very plot-beat locked. And that's, I'm perpetually afraid, because I like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask the most of Zelda games. Like, I've been pretty clear on my opinions there. But, like, I don't play them, like, a lot. I don't have any expertise. Like, specifically, Ocarina of Time has a lot of weird bullshit that's really easy to forget or just not know about. And that's kind of dissuasive when it comes to, like, learning a randomizer or whatever. Am I supposed to jump on this moving cart and jump over there? I feel like that's what it wants from me, and Cornell's not that into it. I wasn't okay, when I got on the exploding minecart before, it did not, like, bump me onto the track. I went through the track. So my assumption is that I will continue to go through the track. You know, I'm gonna just get there real quick and just take a little hopsy. I'm just gonna do a little jumpy onto the track. It's not the crack. I didn't say crack. I said track. Like where a train goes. I like trains. They're honest. They're honest creatures. Whoop. Okay, we can just go down the fucking track, I guess. It's just, okay. Yeah, so this game is saved from being super bad, except that this is the camera angle I'm stuck at now. Okay, alright. Okay, thank God. Okay. I definitely don't have a button for that. Because, like, the R button does one thing, and it's, go directly behind Cornell. Well, and the C buttons are all utility buttons. So, no. Nah. No, there's not a button to make that camera work. So this is just Castlevania 64 jank, but it's not doing anything egregious. You could run up the minecart track, the mine shaft. Yeah, I also love how you have to constantly spend cards. I want to recap something I mentioned in the last Castlevania 64 stream where, at least in the original, I don't think it's the case in Legacy of Darkness, you do have to fight an extra boss depending on the number of Sun and Moon cards you spend. Oop, that ain't happening. Nope, we're not getting there. Okay, let's not. Let's just go. Let's just leave. No. The minecart said no. You don't lose the game, though. You just have to fight an extra boss. You might get, like, the bad ending. So, like, assuming this tower is in the original Castlevania 64, which, again, crapshoot, I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of it. This is just literally a card tax. There is a right and wrong way to go about this, and you can put yourself in a worse place later by not knowing yet. I'm just doing this for the extra cards, since they are a mandatory spender. I think forced into a bad ending is kind of similar to losing a game. I don't know. It kind of depends on the endings. Like, it really depends on the game to me. Can I make this? Can I make this? Yo! Okay, yeah! Jordan! Nope, let's not do that. Can we... Okay, yes, we can control the camera here. Yeah, we love the wolf trance tech. This is making me piss myself every time. Because I have to hold the jump button and the direction Cornell is holding in. It's not like up. I have to keep holding right here or he'll let go immediately and die. Okay, we did it. This will be a lot easier on the way back down, and we have to use another card, though. Or, if we run out of sun cards, as I'm starting to become concerned we will, we get to do a wacky stand here for 5 minutes. Okay, the Art Tower key 1. Alright, cool. I forgot what I was talking about. It was probably something dumb. Yeah, the game accidentally started running at 16 times speed. That... Got him. Nailed it! Oh, okay. Oh, we got the big prance now. Alright, just do this. Let's not fuck with that. Okay. But, the force on a bad ending thing just, reminded me, as many things do, of Persona 1, which has weird ending requirements. They're not that complex, but they depend entirely on one specific conversation, giving very specific answers to a child, with no indicator that it controls the ending you're on. It's kind of my favorite, and it's also, like, it's an RPG. Leave me alone. I'm not that bad about it. I am on Discord, but not on streams. I'm normal. I'm normal. But it always stands out to me as, like... Yeah, there are 2 questions, each of them have 4 options, and you have to choose the correct answer for both. It's a vampire maid. Real Toho hours. You are on my Discord, so you get to hear all of it all the time. But it's okay, it's usually about how Persona 4 pisses me off. It's not today. It's about how I like Persona 1, but... It's like you're talking to this little ghost girl, and you have to, like... I think you have... It's even worse in the... No. It's not Persona 1 but. Why is it all butts today? No, I'm not owned. I'm not owned, but I can't hold a thought. Is my real problem. Butt streamer. But yeah, like, I'm sorry, I just said butt again immediately and I made myself mad. But yeah, whether you get the good ending, whether you get, honestly, I won't even say it's a good, bad ending thing, it's whether you get the fucking actual ending, whether you get, like, the last 2 dungeons of the game and the real ending that doesn't kind of just go, oh well, I guess she's lost in the other dimension forever. Guess we'll go home. It's dependent on a little ghost girl and giving her the 2 correct answers. And, like, the actual answers are basically, hey, stop crying, and I'm here to find out the truth. Which, like... And I remember the exact text of these 2 options in the PSX version, which is a really good attempt at a translation, but a dubious one. It's stop with an exclamation point, and for finding the answer. And, like, you have not been at any point prompted to search for the truth in any significant way. I think, like, the CG cutscene before might imply that you need to be careful, kind of, about how you answer. But, like, I don't know. You just have to say, like, no, I'm not good with this. Well in advance of any time where that might matter. It's just really interesting to me. I hate this thing that I'm looking at. And it's also funny to me, like, oh, this is really what they want from me. Okay. Alright. Yeah, oh yeah, also this Q&A is several dungeons before it matters. It's like the 4th from final dungeon, so you can't, like, you won't have a save if you were doing it blind. You won't be able to walk that one back without playing the first 20 hours of the game again. Probably more than that. And they're long, mean dungeons because it's PlayStation-era Shin Megami Tensei. Although Persona 1, if you have any mastery of it whatsoever, and you probably don't, it's easier than most. It's easier than most of that era. Okay, now I said it wasn't that bad. But talking about this reminded me of the 1,000 you sure need a fucking guide for this things in Persona 2. I'm trying to think of which ones I could even summarize well. Innocent Sin has some character moments I really, really adore. And I've really thought about whether I want to play Persona 2 on stream. I did a... When I first started streaming, I did some Persona 1 night streams just because I like it. But, like, Persona 2 is kind of in that weird case of, like, this is one of my favorite games and narratives ever, but it's still in that I feel like I would struggle to have anything to say about it zone. Aside from bitching because the dungeons get pretty bad. Oh, we get a little map on the ground. We're gonna have a little map in this non-day-night cycle based maze segment. Okay, our map is already failing us. It didn't say there was a down. It didn't talk about Anubis coming to chomp my butt. But I'm just thinking about shit in, like, Innocent Sin has great character moments where you can unlock better personas for every character if they're solving their personal crisis and you just don't step in and you let them do it. You'll skip a boss fight and they'll become more self-actualized having overcome their flaws. And the thing you have to do is trust them to do it. And I think that's really, really cool. And I think that's reflected in... It's hard to talk about this without explaining big chunks of plot. As it turns out. Not trusting people to settle their own shit is a character flaw that the protagonist of Innocent Sin kind of continues to have through the duology. And it complicates things somewhat in the next game, arguably. Yeah, beware the trap cellar. I fell into it. Your tablet's in the trap cellar. Blow me, dog. And fuck your ghost, too. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And it's still nowhere near as obscure as, like, okay, in the beginning of the game, you have to grind a bunch of extra money to stuff into an offertory box before before, like, the second real dungeon. So that if you get, oh god. So you can awaken super specific secret personas that can instant kill one late game boss. But only if you also win the 1 in 64 chance of getting a full card from an enemy negotiation. Which you have to do by making them angry and interested in equal amounts. So they ask you 3 different questions. And they have to ask a specific sort of question, you have to answer it in a specific way. Or like, okay, in this dungeon you can only get into the electrical room with extra bullshit in it if you contact the right demon to tell you about the right demon who can, like, unlock the door because that demon has the key card. It's all shit like that. And I sort of love it, but it's, like, it's also incredibly tiring. And I've tried to actually do that shit. I've tried to actually 100% it, and it's so exhausting. It turns into, like, hours of negotiating for shit that you don't really need that much. It's a disproportionate amount of effort nearly every time. Welcome to my very, scattered TED Talk, I guess. Fuck you, Gates. It is RPG strategy guide, and the thing is, I don't know if there was ever a strategy guide produced. I think it was genuinely kind of some of that playground horse shit. It was some of that you're supposed to you as a group of people playing video games are supposed to stumble on it. And kind of trade the information around. Because this is like 1999 or whatever, at best. And that's still, like, before they factored in the internet, ultimately solving every puzzle for everyone. Which is where we're at nowadays. And I just think that's interesting. I think that's neat. I don't think I would return to that style of anything on purpose. I'm not sure if I think it's that neat. But I think about it a lot. I think about when the idea of having secrets like that was a little bit more realistic. But I still probably wouldn't return to it. because it's really frustrating. Ah, yeah, the Zodiac Spear in Final Fantasy XII. Good shit, good shit. I'm just trying to, like, I know what you're talking about, but I'm really torn because, like, are we talking about the version of the Zodiac Spear that you get by not opening very specific chests throughout the entire game that have seemingly no correlation? Or are we talking about the version that appears as an invisible chest in the airship on a certain route, like 1/20th of the time or some shit? Or maybe those are different items. I don't remember. So, you know, Final Fantasy XII, baby. I don't even like Final Fantasy XII. I just know this. I just know this stuff. I don't even remember. It's probably from watching challenge run videos that are also strangely instructional about the challenges. It's definitely from that, I'm gonna be honest. In a different universe, there's a transition here that's, and then let's talk about Final Fantasy IX, which genuinely does the strategy guide bullshit, but also the strategy guide just tells you to check the website sometimes. Because Final Fantasy IX. But I don't care about Final Fantasy IX. End of statement. It's not that good. It's mid. It's Final Fantasy mid. Yeah, and that website is now replaced by Final Fantasy XI. They, like, repurposed it pretty much entirely for their older online system that I don't... It probably is still necessary for Final Fantasy XI, but, like, it isn't for 14. Nope, that was spikes. They were just right there. I just decided to run into them. I don't know. I've meant to replay Final Fantasy IX. I gave it a shot, but, like, I was just having trouble actually fucking physically running the PC port. It just wouldn't run. It just wouldn't run for shit, and, like, it had a really ugly mobile font, and it was like, I don't care that much about Final Fantasy IX. I don't want to know that badly. Because I played through it, like, once when it came out, basically, when I was older than I want to admit. When I was some scraps of brain in a dumpster, for the most part. Which is still most days. But, I played through it once, it was fine, it didn't stand out to me at all. Despite the whole point being, like, a big throwback to earlier Final Fantasies, which I really liked. And even at the time, believe it or not, I wasn't really into the direction the series was taking with 7 and 8, where it had gone from a fantasy adventure to, like, science fantasy, basically. As a kid, I was like, nah, I don't like change that much. I kind of want to go back to Final Fantasy VI, which was the good one. Excuse me? Okay, we got it this time. But, I've tried to play 9 several times since then. Just genuinely out of I need to give this a real shot, now that I am an actualized creature. Now that I have an entire brain and not just about 2/3 of one. And, either, like, the PC port sucks, as mentioned. Is this just... This is doing something and it's kind of pissing me off. I'm gonna get the holy water from the basement, I guess, and see if it's trying to give me a fucking clue. But yeah, I've tried to play it several times. It just doesn't stick. I just don't... I don't know. I just think it's a slow opening. I don't think the opening is very interesting. I also don't like Vivi very much. I think he's kind of... how to put this? You know when you really transparently make a character really tragic for audience sympathy? It's that. And it's like, here's the one character that everyone's like, oh, he's my son, he's my whoopee, he's my baby boy. And I'm like, wow, I kind of saw through this narrative shit when I was like 9 years old. I don't know. Didn't leave an impact. But, yeah. I'm trying to even offer any other opinion on it, aside from Freya and Beatrix are both very good, and are the reasons I would be playing it. Yeah, I think it's intended to... I don't think it's supposed to be twisty. I think it's supposed to be high fun fantasy drama. I don't know. I genuinely owe it a replay because I will probably defend any other Final Fantasy game, and 9 is just like my blind spot. There's something about this maze it wants me to get that I'm not getting. Okay, is there another door in the basement? Because I swear I did not fucking see it at all. Because it's brown against brown, honestly. And to be honest, the slab in the basement said, hey, don't come back. So I sort of figured it probably wasn't necessary for traversal. Okay, this should be the other door then. Well, bad news about the other door. Yeah. Okay, there's another door over there. I'm gonna check, because this should be... okay. It was still important to check the other door, because that's the sort of thing I just don't notice, but apparently, this time all of my assumptions were correct. Yeah, I know. Right, so that's the door I've been going through. This door seemed to just lead to a hallway. I'm gonna give it another look. Oh, there's no toggle, it just does that. You have not a lot of control. My one camera control is this, as far as I can tell. No, I'm just stupid, never mind. That's fine. It doesn't necessarily help me here, but... Nope, Cordell, we're not going down there. Okay, good job. Yeah, they don't seem all that functionally different to me. Hey, we've definitely been here before. Yeah. Why would I assume that Cordell would attack the zombie near him kissing him? Yeah. I should have done that because I wanted to experiment with this axe, but... Excuse me? Okay, let's see if this fucking does anything. Like... At the very beginning of the game, I needed to hit a thing with a sub-weapon to even get in the first gate. And it's making like a sound and a spark. Am I just dumb and it's just gonna, if I examine this, it'll tell me anything? Nope. Let's see if I can go back to the start and maybe, Oh, come on. Not what I had in mind. Sort of close to what I had in mind. It is a map, but it hasn't been helpful. It's allegedly a map, but it feels like a trick. It feels like a goof. It's a map in theory. It's map-like. Alright, so we can just get a real... Okay, I think I have a grasp on what I need to do. I need to get 2 rooms over and 2 rooms down and take that long passage on the right. I think I just keep not getting there. And if that is true, then I will say this is a map, and I was simply not reading it. Yeah, I know you can appreciate a map that's a joke, La Mulana enjoyer. I'm surprised you're not going, all maps should lie to you. One of these maps always tells the truth, the other map always lies, and the third map sometimes does both. Yeah, map like a fox girl. Oh well, here's some more money for the pile of money. I think I left one behind, but I am not that invested in the pile of money. Yes, we have found a shop. I have ignored several shops in this stream alone. Relatable. Bop, 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 bop. Alright, we want one right, one down. The contract! The contract! This is what happens when you go to shops. This is what happens when you go to shops. Don't participate in capitalism. It's a metaphor. This is not unknown. This did happen several times before. What's a metaphor for pissing off everyone who plays League of Legends? Now we're gonna see that a little bit of a logo is sticking out while I reset everything. Oh no, you can see the menu on my legitimate hardware. Yeah. So we're waiting, because it takes like 30 seconds, because there's a very nice, hey, support us if you can screen. And I can't. Are we good? Are we cool? Can we go back? We can go back. Yeah, okay. This should just start us in the basement, which means it'll take us another 10 minutes for me to figure out which way I went. On the bright side, we have 99 red gems again. Because I have not fucked around nearly as much. Alright, yeah. So really we just gained 99 red gems and maybe lost like $2,000. And that's okay. Review. Layer. I did not notice we got $500 off a zombie. That's pretty good. Now, to be honest, I saw the colors and kind of went, what does this mean? And then didn't bother to, like, remember any of it. Wow, I think the shop just crashes the game. The shop is just crashing the game. Beautiful. Magnificent. I guess we're not buying anything. Too many dollars. Too many dollars, too much money. I don't need anything from the shop. I was just gonna show it off, to be honest, but I think I will maybe take the opportunity to set up a more legitimate save system for regular legitimate saves. I think that's an idea that I probably should follow through on. I don't know where those buttons are. On my Nintendo 64. I don't actually even know where those options are. Are they here? I'm not actually sure they are. This Nintendo 64 might not have save states on it. I might have to adjust that in the future. I'm being cute all the time. It's one of my gimmicks. The other one is talking about Persona too much and losing my place in a conversation constantly. Possibly at the same time. And also looking like this in all screenshots. This is my third thing. Which is sort of constantly gaslighting myself. Because I tend to keep a pretty close eye on myself during streams. Partly because that's always been an issue I have and I try to not do it. I try to fix it where I can. And yet, it feels like I don't know, it's a driver's license picture thing all the time. It doesn't seem to matter. You know what? I think it's fine if you do it intentionally. I wish you told me that about a year ago. That would have saved me some heartache, let me tell you, knowing that you're doing that on purpose. It's not that bad, but it is really nice to know. Because I genuinely thought that, like, the moment I take my eyes off of my own image in my stream, I was immediately turning into, like, fucking zombie mode. Every time. It made me kind of paranoid about it. That was for love. That was my fleeting kiss in the night to that zombie boy. I'm glad if it's been more consistent. I think it's been fine. It's always looked fine to me. That's why it was kind of confusing, to be honest. Yeah, it was a problem a lot when I was first starting out, and I just didn't 100% know how to do anything about it. Because I just kind of have that vibe. I'm just kind of that person, like... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't need to buy anything. There's fucking nothing in here. Also, hate it here. Mouse on screen. Is it better? So it's better then. Okay. Let's go back to hell. I should play more Illbleed. Whatever Illbleed isn't on screen, everyone should be asking when's Illbleed. I'm getting pretty close to just looking up a walkthrough for this, because how's Illbleed is really... Nobody ever asks, how's Illbleed? Don't grab my leg, that's weird. Okay, Cornell cannot grab onto that. Alright, that was at least the right door. I assume I need some kind of key or to hit some kind of switch to get up those passages. And it's just in a specific room, and I'm just not finding it. And if it seems like I'm going the same way again and again, I am. I'm just trying to find a... Oh, God, that gave me a weird little short hop. I'm just trying to get to a specific room that I feel like I could investigate more. And it's being real Castlevania 64 about it. Anyway, circling back, I've long considered streaming Final Fantasy IX because I feel like, I do feel like having that extra talking over it component will help a lot, and I feel like I just, it's foreign enough in my mind that I'll at least find a lot to say about it. Aside from the fact that it's like a 40-hour RPG, so, you know, it probably wouldn't be a full playthrough. I don't really trust myself with anything more than, like, 12 hours. Yeah, I'll just speedrun it. I'll get Excalibur 2, the secret sword you can only get at the end, if you reach the final dungeon within 9 hours. And that sounds like it was a shitpost, but the real shitpost is that it's true. Excalibur 2, the secret powerful sword, is hidden behind a pillar in the final dungeon, but only if you get there within, like, 9 hours. And that's Final Fantasy IX in a nutshell. Oh, fuck. Aw, jeez. Okay. I'm gonna read this tablet again, and maybe it'll offer a little bit of insight. Okay, it didn't, at all. Yeah, it natively supports speedruns with quotes around every word. Yeah, I'm gonna try hugging the edges of the room and seeing if that does it, because my strategy thus far has mostly been to jump through it like a fucking action hero. And I think that's awesome, but it seems to not be what they want from me. I don't really regret it, but it would have saved me a lot of time if I had actually been doing the thing. I did it at first, and then I got distracted. As one does. It's just, it seemed like a much cooler way of doing it, and also a little more intuitive. Because it let me do it, it made me feel like it's what I was supposed to be doing, to be honest. Because that's how that frequently works. No, we don't want a knife. We still don't know what this fucking means. I'm just having this... want to just try something. I'm quite sure we've been here during the day as well, just given the sheer amount of time to do anything. Okay, we took it off the table. That's okay. Taking a puzzle option off the table is a legitimate form of progression. Yeah, one fewer nouns verbed against the lock. It just looked sort of like a sun disk when I looked at it further. Alright, this is the room with the shop. Alright, we've gotten serious. We have serioused up. I wish this place had some fucking background music. But why would it? Why would you put background music in a labyrinth you're gonna spend a while in? It would just get annoying. Better to just have that complete fucking silence with the occasional zombie groan. Which honestly is like my home life. Whatever that was, I don't want to deal with it. I said that, but I'm weighing that, and it's like, that sounds sort of like a door opening. What's up with that? What's that supposed to be about? And why would a door be triggered by going through that hallway? And maybe the better question is, why wouldn't it? And I've got a pretty good answer for that. It's because that would be really arbitrary. Now, I would have been happy, I would have been fine if this door was open, but I would have also been mad. So, in a way, it's good that we haven't made any progress. In a way, that's perfect, actually. Oh, shut up. Shut up! Nope, forgot about you. That's okay, I wanted to go this way anyway. Alright, I got plan 15. Plan fucking P. Yeah, P. Plan P. I'm gonna start actually paying attention to these gems over the doors. And I'm gonna see if that means anything. And now, I think for a different sort of person, this idea would have occurred a long time ago. And I respect that sort of person, but they're not me. Fool that I am, I felt like exploring the physical space seemed like a better plan of action. Rather than focusing too much on the gems with little colors. Okay, we're going on route yellow. We're going through yellow doors. Because green seems to be blocked off in places. It might be northeast, southwest gems, yeah, because it's really looking that way. And I haven't actually had trouble staying oriented northeast, southwest here. It's not that complex. Yeah, like that was all straight east. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is northeast, southwest. Because that would make this green. If we go over a couple of rooms, we'll see red, I believe. But west has consistently been like whatever color that is, blue, kind of gray, kind of black. And this is red and it is north. And I found some chicken in a statue's butt. Because it hasn't given me any, like, color notations or anything, aside from you are here on this little map being red. South is once again green. I think we've proven the gems are just northeast, southwest. Yeah, the super useless map that is technically informative, but, like, what do I care about it? What does it tell me? There's big doors in the places I gotta go. I'm just trying to put together what that rumbling even meant. My assumption was maybe that it was the sound of zombies rising. I said a little bit ago that I was pretty close to just looking this bitch up. And I guess maybe lied a little bit, because, like, I'm stubborn mostly. Hey, a button! There was just a button in one of these rooms the whole time, and I didn't go into that room. Because I was fixated on the other half of the map. And that's on me. I guess. It was just a button the whole time. Well, you know what? We found it pretty quick once we decided to just properly navigate. But there's a little bit of a, are you a puzzle or fucking not? And it wasn't. The puzzle was just that I didn't go west enough. I was really weighing whether to continue this or Symphony of the Night today. I felt like this was more novel. I felt like Symphony of the Night was a good time. It's a strong classic game. It holds up well. But, like, look at this shit. This is just weird. It's weird and it's interesting. And it kind of pisses me off, but, like, in a way that is perfectly fine for a game. Why do the armor knights here that come in ones, why are they so much weaker than the ones I had to fight in, like, 2s and 3s for cards? It's experimental, and, so when I played this before, I had the impression that it came out before Symphony of the Night. And I found out a couple days later that this came out like 2 years after Symphony of the Night. And I feel like that probably contributed to how badly it was lambasted. I don't remember what Knight's Try is. I remember you recommended it to me before, and I checked it out, and it looked interesting, and I agree with that. But it was like any amount of dollars, which is outside my budget. So remind me, refresh me on Knight's Try. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds like a good time. Just a goofy, hard N64 platformer. N64 style platformer. I think that'd be great. We can have a different game where I wander around in circles for 30 minutes when the answer is go step on a switch in a different room. Yay! I'm always of mixed opinion on hearing, like, hey, here's a game whose thing is, it's supposed to be pretty tough. Because I embrace that challenge as a gamer. I was gonna say demiurge, but that's a little different as a gamer Tampier who has only the good parts of a gamer and none of the bad parts of a gamer. But there's always that little bit of, like, I'm not fun when I get mad. I don't think I'm fun when I get mad. I try to not do that on stream, generally. I'm not really a rage games person. Partly because doing the same thing over and over because I fucked up is more frustrating than fun. So there's always a little bit of like, is this going to be fun, or is it going to be fun for 20 minutes? And then I've committed to it, so I've got to be here. And you all love me, so you've got to be here. But, like... Yeah, I'm also hung up on Gamer Demiurge, to be honest. I feel like I need to think about that one when I have time to look up what a Demiurge is again. Because I only sort of remember. You fucker. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, thank God. It's the end. The background music is back. The background music is back. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, it's some Crash Bandicoot bullshit. Oh, it's... Okay. Alright. Poggers, I guess. Yeah, Demiurge is the creator who is not the creator. Thank you. It's kind of that, like... I remember this, I sort of know it, but I can't remember the context in which I heard it. Oh, Demiurge is the evil god of samsara that doesn't want you to escape into nirvana. That makes perfect sense, thank you. Thank you for explaining it in terms of somebody who's read a Wikipedia article on Buddhism halfway, and mostly learned from video games. Demiurge is the source of all dukkha. He's where skandhas come from. This adharmic motherfucker. Sorry, I'm just laughing at my own shitty jokes. That fucking Demiurge is just fucking lousy with skandhas. Just covered, just taped them all over his body like a weird pervert, just doing a weird little dance. The dance is keeping me out of nirvana. Sorry, I was doing a goof and then I just thought of Ebis Maru from Goemon again. Which is in a weird, like... I did a couple streams of Goemon 64 and I really, really love the game, but I was, like, in a bad headspace when I was streaming it. So it's, like... I chose not to upload those when I was going past them and archiving, and I'll probably stream it again at some point, but when I'm in a better mood, frankly. Like, I just wasn't happy with the energy I was bringing to the game. And that, you know, that's whatever. But I want it to be a happy experience. Cornell wants to have a broken knees experience. That's on you, Cornell. Alright, we've basically caught up to where we were. I'm surprised I made that jump both of those times. Right, this was not the right way. I'm not 100% sure there's a right way. So we just came from here. Well, we ain't making that jump. I don't feel confident about this giant hand, but I am drawn to it. It wasn't anything, but I didn't die. I'm just sort of impressed. I didn't even, like, slide off of the geometry. It was just like, nah, the hand is an illusion. It's that fucking demiurge again, making all of our hands illusions. I bet there's a platform right around this corner. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Nope. You can't get me, demiurge. Oh. Okay then. Excuse me? Okay. Oh, Cornell. Cornell, get on my level. Sorry, I'm putting an unnecessary amount of serious thought into what the gamer demiurge is. Oh, damn it. I feel like... Bowser was one of my considerations. It really depends on how you want to approach the question. Ow. See, you guys, we're all on the same page here, because I was also thinking the Noid. And I was thinking that because that is the nature of the Noid. But it was like, the Noid isn't actually a real video game presence, aside from this very select slice of video games. But like, it's the Noid. He is the demiurge. Just in general, really. He's the ruiner of pizzas. I do think Todd Howard is a better actual answer for the question. See, you say Todd Howard makes actual video games. No, he just made Skyrim 8 times. Okay, the demiurge makes things in the image of actual games, which I think makes me think the video game demiurge is like the entire era of Wii shovelware? Yeah, that's the video game demiurge. It's mobile games. It's just most mobile games in general. Damn, we cracked the code. I'm just trying to remember what Shin Megami Tensei had the demiurge as the final boss, and I want to say it's Persona 5, actually. I think, ooh, I did a cool lizard blink there. I think in some of the ways Yaldabaoth is referred to in Persona 5, they are referred to as the Demiurge. But I don't remember. Which, like, I don't think that makes any contextual sense. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That Yaldabaoth is just another name for Demiurge. Thank you for educating me on Zoroastrianism? It's another... I think it's Zoroastrianism. It is just another... It's just Gnosticism, okay. I can't keep it straight. I'm interested, but in a very casual, idiot way. Now I feel a fool. I shouldn't have said it. I should have just kept it at thank you. Now I'm a fool. Now everyone knows that I don't have theological knowledge. That I am a poser of theology. I think this is a great subject to have while doing jumping puzzles and shit. I can't really tell if I got pranked. If I need to do part of this again or if I should be going back. I hit a button and that's a really vague thing. This doesn't feel like a go back thing. This feels like a... Feels like a maybe safe thing. I think I'm gonna do that. Before Cornell gets me killed with his clumsy feet. With his big clumsy dog feet. Find the elevator. I'm gonna die down here. Okay, we're gonna save. We're gonna save the button we press because we are right by a save point. Dogs are good at jumping, bad at landing. That makes sense. Honestly, same. But replace good at jumping with bad at jumping. I keep feeling like there should be secrets and hidden passages and shit, and that really hasn't been a thing. I just sort of have it in my head that it's a thing. Okay, that button just made this button appear, which made that bridge connect. I don't think this is a bad section, but it's a weird section. I'm just proud of myself because I paid attention during one of these cutscenes and knew where to go. It was 5 feet away. It wasn't the best one to pick to do that. Oh, fuck me. Oh, bye. Shrug. That's fine. I'm not that worried about it because I saved when I was back here. Because I used my psychic powers. Yeah! We got them dog ups. We are Air Bud. And I'm not altogether sure how much I can accidentally move during that cutscene. I think not at all. But I was pretty worried about it for a second. Alright, see? That was like 30 seconds of progress. A minute. I'm really glad you can tell the falling platforms apart from the regular ones when you're standing on them and they start falling. We did some victory skips. Okay, that was not the shape I thought that was in. It's fine, because the checkpoint is actually really good. Which is really fortunate. Which is really lucky for me, personally. I just wanna investigate this. Oh god, it's more temple puzzles. 6 constellations twinkling in the sky show the correct path in a clockwise direction. Cool, you gonna tell me about him? You gonna tell me about him, buddy? No, we're just gonna... Which constellation's green? Okay. Yeah, that was the Devil May Cry narrator. I gotta get back to Virgil mode, honestly. Might do that, like, next week. Do a proper continuing things week. I'm really... You can... So, like... Is there any indicators to which constellations are correct, or do we have to just be judgy about people's star signs? Cool, yeah. Now I feel like I'm sort of on the spot here, because this feels like a thing I should know offhand because of the kind of things I'm interested in. I don't know a lot of astrology. I could probably, like, name them if you gave me, like, a quiz. Alright, well, let's just go clockwise here. Yeah, name the astrologies. There's muted. There's muted retrograde. There's Serpentarius. Okay, I can't actually do this bit right now because I want to actually keep track of this. Capricorn, Aries. That doesn't sound right. I think it's Aquarius before Aries. Aries into Taurus is correct. Capricorn. Gemini. Okay, so this is pretty... There are only 6, but for some reason it's talking about 12. Oh, I see. I see what you want from me. Okay. Alright. Alright, well, okay. Capricorn. And there's Aries, which is just a little ram face. Taurus, which is the worst Homestuck character. Gemini, which is 2 guys. There's Snakey. There's Snakey Boy. The most powerful one. Okay. I think I can remember that sequence, as long as I'm not required to make too many different choices. There's Aries, because it's a little fountain-looking ram head. I hate this, by the way. This sucks a little bit. It's not that bad, because believe it or not, the platforming's pretty good, but... Okay, my limited astrological nonsense knowledge has actually helped quite a bit. I think we had Snakey Boy next. That sounds right. Yeah, I was just going, is that Gemini? That's not Gemini. You're fucking with me. My limited astrological nonsense knowledge. God. I need to sleep someday. It's enough. It made me familiar enough with symbols to be able to kinda... My limited ass knowledge. My sometimes brain. Glad we're getting a sun card and a moon card, because that means we're gonna have more sun doors and moon doors. Which have been Castlevania 64's finest gimmick. Oh, the Tower of Science, of course! Built upon astrology. Makes you think. Makes you rethink your perspective. Yeah, it refills your HP after every quote-unquote stage, and usually that has a boss, but sometimes it doesn't. Oh, fuck you! It took 1,000 years for those crates to come out. I waited. You saw me waiting. They cubed on me. They cubed on me the moment I showed weakness. Shit! Oh, it's the essence of science. Oh, I let go of the jump button. Oh, fuck! Oh, bye! I should play Cubivore some more. Cubivore was a good and weird time. And mostly just got, like... It got displaced because I decided to do Sheep Week as a joke, then decided that theming is actually fun. It's just fun. I did it again. I did it again. That's on me. This is gonna cube me, but it won't kill me. So I don't care. I almost got double cubed. I still wouldn't care, but it would have been unpleasant. But Cubivore was, it was on the docket for Sheep Week, and then I played dumber shit. And no regrets. Okay, we're gonna hold all of the buttons we need to. Awesome. Did it. Shut up, science. Alright. All the buttons we need to. We're doing this. We're doing it. I don't trust anything that's happening right now. Okay. I'm not sure what this is teaching me, but I dread it. Alright, I'm doing it. It's happening. Oh, I was watching those conveyor belts for a second, and that was a mistake. That was like a good second and a half of pure nausea. Alright, this isn't bad. Science actually is super easy. Ow. Depth perception in cameras slightly trickier. Ow. Oh jeez. Oh god. Okay. Science sucks. Ow. That was on me. I got impatient. Fucked up to have that timed where if you do that jump immediately you die. That's just cruel. That's a prank. That's a mean prank on me specifically. God, there's... Okay, like, this isn't so bad, but the word I would not use is fun. I would not use the word fun for a lot of this. So it's really not my favorite to redo it. It's kind of a lot of running down conveyor belts. And sort of dodging these little green lamps. And holding the A button when we're grabbing onto ledges. You know what? I'm gonna blame that on depth perception. I feel... Oh, this happened again. It's fine. We're good. I feel like there are actually a lot of points in this game where it's a little hard to discern how far away something is. And I feel like that's really in force with these little tasers. It's not the worst, but... Yeah, like, I was looking at that and going, oh, this is halfway through the next platform. And, like, I can't tell where that's at all, honestly. I'm glad it's not entirely just me. Okay. We're fine. We're good. We're fine. Okay, we're just about back to where we were. I'm sure that's like one of the last sections. Famous last words. Oh, hi, you... Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. You know what, we'll take... No, nope, oh, nope, okay. Alright. Wait a second. Go. I almost saved... I didn't think I could, so I didn't hold the button, is really what happened. I didn't have faith. That was my fault. I should have believed. I should have learned that lesson from Parappa the Rapper. Alright. Oh, that's true. Parappa the Rapper can't possibly exist in this timeline, because we're playing a Nintendo game. Give me Jam or Lemmy in Smash 6. Yeah. You can hear the attack not going off. Now, by all accounts, there won't be a Smash 6, but if I've learned one thing in my entire life, it's that companies like to have money. And that Smash Bros. Is printing money, which is, I guess, the second thing. So, like, there definitely will be, though. I know Sakurai is like, retired. Like, he will not be working on Smash 6 when there is inevitably a Smash 6. And I don't blame him, because that's, like, the worst job on Earth. Okay. I can maybe get through after the double block. Okay. Okay, I was not sure what it wanted me from there, and I'm scared because I don't want to do that again. Okay, thank you, Save General. Alright, I'm filled with confidence again. Now that I've crossed into Science Tower with some science liquid. Oh, hi. And an evil science gun. It's made of me? Gun made of me? One of the principal parts of science. Meat and electricity. It's from Frankenstein. He just turned around like at the last second. He was like, no, it was a prank. It was a prank, bro. Ow. Fired faster than I thought. Oh god, he's filling me with bullets directly aimed at my dick. I haven't played enough Shinobi to know if they have a strong Shinobi energy, but I believe you. Oop. You almost did it, Cornell. I'm almost proud of you. I do not have a good sub-weapon for this. Hey, that'll help. Okay, I'm gonna eat some safety chicken. For this bullshit. Okay, there we go. I sort of feel like I should try Shinobi PS2. I kind of just did not... I kind of blanked on that era of action games. PS2 is mostly the RPG system to me. Okay, that... Does it really need to do that? Does it really need to bounce you off the platform? It's kind of... I don't know. Fuck you! Smell you later! I think there was like one dude on each side. That seems right. Oh, I need a key for this. That makes sense because it's marked 6 and I think I've only been through 4. Look at that. V for key. Oh, fuck me. Okay, don't like this. I don't like where this is going. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Saved it. Very on purpose. In the correct direction. No, you were a shop. I concede that was a schmoove. That was schmoovement. Oh, nope. You can't slide through everything as it turns out. Alright, now do it backwards, dipshit. Oh, I hate video games. It really is do it backwards, dipshit. I think I was saved from the fall damage by the gun damage. We need another chicken. Yeah, that was also on purpose. That was just a continuation of schmoovement. I'm glad my terrible laser wounds cushioned my rib damage. The swollen burned tissue from the first shot made the impact negligible. Honestly, I'd rather do whatever this is than do the laser gauntlet backwards, so I feel like I sort of accidentally won this in the ideal scenario. Yeah, I'm gonna take the cross because the axe just isn't that good in a 3D game. I can hit one very specific strange angle that I can also hit with my regular attack. Is not the best gimmick. Maybe it's better for one of the other characters, honestly. Maybe Reinhardt struggles to hit upward with his whip. Because there's definitely a vibe that, like, Cordell is supposed to be the biggest and strongest and best guy. I had this moment of, I don't know what it was. This moment of anti-lucidity where I went, hey, what is the key item that I picked up at the end of that? Was it a key? Does it go in a door? Really? Yeah, whatever. It was and it does, but there was this cold bolt of fear like, wait, I don't have a short-term memory. Oh no, it's a crystal. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, I see, that's not a laser sight, it's just a laser. He was cooking that chicken and I just surprised him. Okay. You're already dead. Shut up. The real boss was Final Fantasy the whole time. I'm just sort of assuming I have to take all of these out. I'm gonna eat another chicken in a second. Because I'm working up a pretty good stock of them, whatever. Time to no-hit the rest of the boss, so I feel like I shouldn't have used the chicken. Yeah, I am glad I don't have to throw the chicken on the floor first. Fucking Symphony of the Night. What are you doing, Symphony of the Night? Alright, this should be like all the lasers. I think they might just respawn and there's not actually much point in killing them. What the fuck was I doing? I just go and beat up the crystal, I guess. Okay, this is mostly annoying. Oh, I see! I've grasped the form of the boss, I think. No, fuck it! I got a strategy! I'm gonna be honest, with the way those things respawn, it wasn't worth going around killing them. It only makes sense to me to just do that. Oh no, it's Tiger Man! The archenemy of werewolves! Sorry, it's one of the Cheetah Men. Ares, Hermes, and Apollo, I think. Because we fought one of them. We fought one of them in the first level. He just dropped out of the sky. Hercules! It's Ares, Hercules, and Apollo. And I assumed that was Hercules in the first level. And I assumed that was maybe Apollo? It might have been Ares. I know one of them had a crossbow. Feel free to correct me on Cheetah Men lore if you happen to know. Cool! Dead dog. And yes, I do have a stock of delicious tiger meat now. I notice it respawns me as my crystal draining wolf form that I can't turn out of. Thanks again for that, Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. It did let me waste that Cheetah Man. Oh, thank you for once again, camera. My friend, my enemy. Dog full of money. Dog full of money, dog full of problems. Can I even get that? I don't feel like I can. Oh, hi, okay. That would explain why. Yeah, he just decided that the back half of his HP bar was not in his best interest. And I get that. I'm often the same way. I'm really more of a front half doesn't actually matter person, but like, I get it. Well, apparently I'll have to periodically fight humanimals, so I don't really mind the power-up. Lizalfos-ass bitch. Yeah, I was maybe disproportionately concerned about those spike rods. Yeah, I'm also amazed that was actually a visually accurate hitbox. Alright, $500 for a couple of skulls. And more action platforming. At least I can basically tell where these fucking things are. That's honestly a pretty big improvement. And I like the notion that they've cut through the platform so the middle bit is crumbling. I feel like maybe that's a coincidence rather than an intention. But I like it. I don't like this prospect. I pressed the wrong button. Oh well. We're a dog now. We're a dog forever. I want to stress that lock the camera behind you, move the camera behind you even, is R1, is R, the only button, and turn into a dog is L. So occasionally there have been these werewolf transformations that are me just forgetting which button does it. It's Kalman. Oh man, I kind of love him. He got the spice. He got that juice. He is ready to enter the death of all. Oh god, oh jeez. I gave him the right cross. Oh, I turned him into several hunks of roast beef. Oh, that's a good joke. And also makes the tiger meat earlier really unambiguous. I am definitely eating them. Law of the Wild. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I wish this had a save point. That was... bleh. That was similarly, okay, well that... okay. Okay, I'm gonna eat, some chicken. I'm also dying for lack of save point. This is, I think, the maximum chicken we can hold anyway, so we might as well. Can we just do that? Okay, no, that was a worse idea. Okay. Alright. I'm not really in the mood, you guys. Oh well. Nope, get away from me. Ow. I just really wish I didn't have to do a full-ass turn to try and attack him. He gets so hyped up after he gets lit on fire. What a dude. I love this guy. That was not the angle I was shooting for. I was a little worried he wouldn't drop these every time. I'm really glad he does. It's important to me that I get to eat this cow man. Alright, time to do this butt clenching stuff again. That was a power-up, but I'm not going back for it. Bye. It's not that many platforms, I just hate all of them. Okay. I would also love the power-up before I have to fight the cowman, instead of after. You don't need to slide. Ow. Oh, well, we needed to slide. Cornell, what the fuck, man? Cornell! He only gave me one that time. What the fuck? Where's the beef? I feel like I've been unfairly punished. I feel like this whole fucking section's an unfair punishment, frankly. Okay. See, I didn't bother restoring my HP because I knew if something was gonna kill me, it was gonna be like that. Nope, excuse me. Don't want to deal with you, bye. We're gonna go for that 3 beef this time. I don't like it being exactly in the center for this. There's room to dodge, but it doesn't feel like it. Okay. You know what? Do you think? Do you think, buddy? You're still my favorite guy. Be full of meat. Be full of meat. Oh, this is bullshit. I wanted to get 3. He's such a beefy boy. Where's all his beef at? I got the extra lucky 1 in 20 boss drop twice. And then he fucking slimmed down to make a weight category or something. Oh, it's okay, never mind, we get to try again. I'm gonna level. I probably wouldn't base any part of my precision action platforming on figure out how fast it takes for the character to climb up. That's just not a thing that I feel is under my control as a player in any way. Okay. We're just gonna get bodied this time. I wanted to die in a different way. I wanted to vary things up. Fuck you. And he's gonna know that we need the meat real bad, and he's gonna be like, ah, I'm gonna puff myself up and be three chickens, and I'm not. It didn't happen. The dream didn't happen. I'm gonna eat this roast chicken on the off chance that we fuck up and are still allowed to be alive. Okay, we're gonna get it this time. We're gonna get it this time. I've been studying their patterns. I know their moves. That's their moves. I did say I was gonna die in a different way this time, and it was that. Is what I was really doing. Thank you. Nailed it. I was just demonstrating that you can indeed die to every single one of those equally. They're all very powerful. Now that was on me. That was on me. I thought maybe I could whip Cornell around and get a cheeky extra hit in. But Cornell is not a man who turns quickly or adjusts his aim quickly. It will not shoot in the direction you obviously intend. He will stop whatever direction he is facing to shoot a wolf beam. Okay. Okay. Okay, we are being urged along by the Cactus Patrol. We are being urged along buttways by the Cactus Patrol. Alright, if we just, Okay, what was fucking me up was just, yeah. Okay, the uneven distribution of them was what was fucking with me. Yeah, that's fucked up. That is some sneaky bullshit. And in fairness, I didn't take the time to observe before, and I should have. What the fuck? Why is there a wolf with a jerkin arm? Okay. Cool, Dracula made his bait and arms swell up super bad. Oh, the werewolf with an A. Damn, our werewolf blood is surging. Except no, it's not because I have 0 red crystals. Oh! So I see this is the boss that's gonna be an HP sponge, though. I'm gonna toss a chicken early? Aw, oh, damn! He had the splash! He had that good power splash! This boss is actually not very hard, and I wasted that chicken. I don't really regret it, to be honest. I didn't want to do that shit again. Oh, but I can't eat the werewolf meat. His big arm is going to waste if I'm not allowed to eat it. Yeah, this is presumably where it came up. Yes, because that's that fucked up chicken leg looking spinner. I just don't really want to do this very fatal jump after the platforming section and the boss. Just for some reason, I feel like that shouldn't have been a thing. Just didn't really feel like the thing I was supposed to do. Because that could have been a real clown moment. Stop giving me the axe. Stop giving me the axe. I feel like we've kind of abandoned all illusions of going through Dracula's tower. I think it's just kind of levels now. That's probably not that weird in Castlevania. I just sort of felt like we've just proceeded to the swinging guillotine and lava level for kind of no reason. After our 2 previous action-adventure platforming death traps, we're treated to a 3rd. Yeah, it's even deathier and even trapper. I hate it here. Shut up, skeleton. Also, I have zero ability to tell where these are in space. Like, I just have to sort of assume they're over the gap. When they're not, they've got these shadows. It's doable, but it's disorienting in the same way that a lot of this stuff has been disorienting. Whew. I've still mostly had praise for this game's platforming, and I still mostly stand by that. It doesn't control badly once you get used to the ways in which it's clunky. Can we be done? Can I just fight some fucking guys? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like I'm gonna fight the camera some more. Cool, cool, cool. That's kind of what I expected. Come on. So I can't even kind of locate where these are in space. Okay, it was there. I found it. I found it. I found where it was. I really hope I'm not just crazy. I don't know, I've gotten a couple of agreements in chat, and I appreciate those. Because I feel like this game definitely struggles with where things are in space sometimes. It's really hard for me to tell. And, like, believe it or not, I try not to just have, like, gamer complaints. I try not to just be salty because I got owned by something. Without having at least a pretty good reason. Yeah, this is an era that relied heavily on shadows, and it's putting a lot of things in places where they do not have shadows or cannot have shadows. That is a weird skeleton. Alright. It is at least giving me save points in every room again, which is a nice change. It still wasn't terrible checkpointing, but it was a lot of nail-biting nonsense. Probably many of them. I would probably say most of them, frankly. But I don't know how many of these towers are actually in Castlevania 64. Because I know Carrie and Reinhardt already had a route split and did some different later game stages to begin with. I honestly should maybe look up which stages are unique to which characters and how many they actually share. Tower of Execution seems familiar though, so I feel like this is at least one for everybody. Also, it's fucked up that now it'll give me a way to tell when a platform is gonna fall. That seems weird to me. That just seems so strange. It's like this is not new tech. That was it gaslighting me completely by sending up smoke before it's fucking fire. Oh, he's coming for my ass! Well, that was 100%. I thought it was in a completely different part of the platform. Just wanted to see what was over there. How do you do this to me? But yeah, I'm also actually really curious about which save points are new. I kind of love the relief of 3 goth babies on these blocks. I'm kind of there. It's the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th best goth baby on the screen. Alright, I still want to see what's over here. I still can't tell where this fucking thing is. It feels like the way forward, but like that way over there just leads to a different room entirely. But what if this is where the secret passage that leads to Super Werewolf form is? Ow. Haha! Have fun taking a bath, idiot. You're right, so I'm gonna go check it out. This is where fire lives. I shouldn't stand there. Okay, this is definitely a different room with a different save point. So my money is locked door, and then the key is that other way. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like, enjoy your save point, dipshit. Here's a locked door, go back the other way. Oh, there is just a shop. It might just be a shop. And we are flush with everything, to be honest. Yeah, I'll take the save point, though. I'm indifferent to the shop, but I will take the save point. Because now I can just do this. Fuck yes! Werewolves of London! Yeah! Fuck off! I'm glad this is just like an invisible knight that becomes visible after you kill it. Don't fuck with me. I don't dislike this game's soundtrack, but I feel like it would just fucking kill somebody to give me something with a beat toe. It's all very morose, I guess. Oh god. Calculated idiot. Later, orb. Okay, but listen. Okay, but listen. I think this won't go off if you're close enough to it. That's interesting. Okay, but listen. Yes! Yes, Splat, yes. It's fine. We didn't lose much. I needed to know. The cursed knowledge that the first Castlevania 64 has, like, invisible platforms that unlock costumes and cool shit. Like, that has haunted me this entire playthrough. I'm not even sure this version does it. But I have to remain aware at all times that, like, there is a version that does it. And, like, come on, this is weird, right? Like, they put a hazard you wouldn't want to have to jump over nothing. I'm not crazy, I'm normal. I'm normal. This has honestly been mostly a breather after the last couple areas. This really hasn't been bad, and I'm prepared to eat those words. Usually karma pays me back by now. Usually it's like a 5 to 10 second thing after I say something like that. I feel like Wile E. Coyote. This is certainly less frustrating platforming, but like... I still submit maybe the shadows are a little bit too soft, but that's a relatively minor complaint. Like, there are places where it's felt like I could not have reasonably avoided damage without being at least slightly psychic, and that was not one of them. But it would have helped. It would have been useful. Hey, imagine the poor fucker who did not check to the left here. Calculated. I just kind of switch to whatever sub-weapon, whatever I want. Which is whatever they give it to me. To shovel sub-weapons into my gaping mouth. Okay, but I can get a level 2 cross over there. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that does for me. I think it means... lets me throw an extra cross. Yay. I have 2 crosses now. Yeah, it's not a splatter opera screen until there's a weird vor thing involved. I don't know if that's vor. I think it's more of like a feeder thing. But with sub-weapons. With crucifixes. Which I guess is... I don't know how to feel about that when I examine it for more than 1 second. Anyway, I have zero crucifixes now. I've reduced the number of crucifixes to none. Ha! Oh. The real important thing I gained from that last life was knowledge, and that knowledge was that nothing fucking valuable is anywhere. Which feels like it's usually the case, and you'd think I'd stop looking. What the fuck? Yeah, we're just doing video game levels at random. Now we're on the crystal level, I guess. Okay. John Waters. John Waters, transgressive cult filmmaker, made a lot of religious people mad in the 70s. Thank you for explaining that. Because I didn't get it, but it was sort of like, I feel like this is a fairly mainstream thing and I'm just absent. And there's a little bit of like, I don't exactly want to be like, what the fuck, explain your reference immediately. Because then people will do that to me and then I'm fucked. just really weird aesthetically. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this didn't have to be a thing. This didn't have to be a thing. Oh no. I love the stained glass in the background, though. So I want to say, like, Carrie in Castlevania 64 proper, and presumably in their respective routes in this game, Carrie does, like, the Tower of Magic and the Tower of Execution or something, and Reinhardt does the Tower of Science and some other bullshit. And it seems like Cornell just does all of them because he kicks ass. Because Dracula's tower is just taller when you're a werewolf. It's part of World of Darkness lore, actually. Yeah, it's a little hard to watch, right? Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate all this. That is a save point over there? That is some bullshit. That's nothing. There's nothing there. It's gonna be like a red crystal. It was literally nothing! It was literally nothing! Literally, it was nothing! What a prank! What a fucking prank! I was doing a bit. I was like, I'm gonna say it's literally nothing. I wholeheartedly believe that, and I'm gonna stare at it, and I'm gonna go for it, because it's like, you know, that's our Urzi, that's our splatter opera. Just dip his shit on this stream. And then it was nothing. It did a perfect punchline for me. I had to know, though. I had to know or I would not be able to rest. There's another shop here. I don't want to repeat shit, so... Sorry, shops are cursed. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this is dildos. Oh, actually, might not be that bad? Might not be that bad, okay. Crack open the piss crystal. Piss crystal was also nothing. I'm very grateful. It looks like it should have ice physics, but it doesn't. Like... What the fuck? Who did that? Who fucking threw that? Oh. I don't like it when you do that. Fuck you, piss crystals. Oh, okay. Piss pea crystal, the see-through or translucent yellow cola. I can't tell where these are or where they're hitting exactly. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm deeply nervous because these were the crystal colors that disappeared earlier. Orange was disappeary, boys. I'm actually surprised the ledge hang physics work when you're on a moving platform. I feel like in a lot of similar games they wouldn't, and I feel like this jankety-ass game should be a game where it doesn't work well. And it's actually just like, it's fine. We actually did shore up our basic platforming mechanics. Ow, bitch. I think everything that... Okay, it just gets mad when you shoot it once and you gotta shoot it twice. Okay, ready? Okay. I can't tell where this ledge is because of the crystal, so... Fuck you. I don't mind taking a little bit of scratch damage from a stupid laser, as long as I can be alive. They don't knock me around, which is a big point in their favor. I want to make sure these platforms are going to be here the entire time. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. I could have made it if I YOLO'd it, but... Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Okay. Fuck you. Been a while since the save point, huh, guys? Been a little bit, hasn't it? You know, you can't fucking get me, Yoku crystals. Blue, blue. Oh, please pull yourself up faster, Cornell. I'm dying. Oh, what fresh hell is this? Okay. This is either the end or it's gonna do a goof. I think it's the end. I think somehow we did all that. That was pretty good, actually. The clock room. I'm feeling pretty good about the clock room. Some sort of time tower. Is this the thing? No, I think we just, you know, go up the open passage. I feel like we're actually getting pretty close to the end. We've gone quite a bit. And the clock tower is traditionally, like, a kind of a big deal. I say speaking with the authority of having finished, like, one Castlevania game. What's up with this weird Final Fantasy VII track? What the? Oh damn, he's such an alpha, it's giving him a migraine. Okay, so Cornell is the only one in the werewolf tribe that has, like, full werewolf power, I guess. Okay, so I guess he's a lion man. Oh, Ada's his sister girlfriend. Oh, he's got a face on him. Oh, he's got several faces on him. Ow. Ow. Okay, that could happen. I did not realize that was, I thought those were walls. I thought I was pretty much beating his ass. I was the fool. My tender, yeetable body. Whatever. I'm not really intimidated by Chimera Homeboy. His big moves mostly seem to be leave and shoot beams that are easy to dodge. And, a cute little paw swipe. He got me. He got me with the pouncies. Ooh, woo. I really wish there was just a button I could use to lock on. Maybe there is, and I've been dumb this entire game. Not really. Kind of. It lets me focus the camera on him, which is nice. But Cornell's not like, okay, I'm gonna learn a circle strafe. Cornell has not ever played a boomer shooter, or really any shooter. I do like knowing where he is. Now he doesn't have a dragon head, so his dynamo's gone. Oh, did I get the other head too? Okay. He just has a lion head now. Where you at? Okay. Oh no, I'm becoming regular Cornell. Ah, regular Cornell sucks. Okay, well, we found out his second move, his third move. Ugh, I'm hitting bad buttons. Okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. The strategy remains much the same, but it's going to take twice as long now. I'm glad we got most of his health down while we had double damage from werewolf form. He kind of... Okay, he does hit a little bit now. Because I think we also had double defense in werewolf form. Cornell, I wish your lock-on didn't suck the most ass. Cornell, please just obey my terrible commands. Oh, he just decided to fucking eat me for over half my health at the end. Okay. That's... yeah, fuck off. Fuck directly off with that, though. This feels like a perfectly fine boss on a system that's a little bit too awkward to support it. Oh, wrong way. It probably was an instant kill, but, like, it definitely did over half my health, though. Or at least about half my health, because I wasn't being that lazy about it. I was trying to be cautious, and it did not matter. Yeah, this is a bad system for a boss that does exactly this, because it is really clumsy to do anything to him. And it takes like 100 attacks. Alright, he has different breath attacks. We didn't see that before. I think do this. Fuck you, buddy. Yeah. Okay, that gives you a status effect, which is new. It's doesn't reverse controller direction, it just sort of, like, this is holding up left, so it reverses it, but in a really weird, mirrored way. Okay. Nah, let's not. Okay, I think I got ahead. Oh, I keep hitting B. Okay. I might have got both. Are you fucking with me? Cornell! Cornell, you suck! Cool, I love watching my projectiles fly through the boss. Always a great feeling. decided to lose a big chunk of his health at the end there. Maybe just different areas are armored or something, and the fact that he really wanted to use Fire Breath and just exposed his whole ass to me made that pretty, decisive. Get a couple more heads. I'm feeling as bad for Ortega as I think he wants me to feel. He's got the piss lightning. He exploded of piss lightning. The ultimate fate of every Chimera. I think the idea was he exploded, or he threw himself off the cliff so the explosion wouldn't catch Cornell or something. In a final act of question mark, nobility question mark. Kind of having this moment of like, don't 100% feel like I'm looking forward to the remaining boss fights after that. I thought Cornell could just make that jump, so I wasn't trying to ledge grab. And he could and did, so that one's on Cornell. Oh, I can't change the view here, so I'm just gonna assume there's nothing over there. Gotta load up on demon dollars. In case I want to freeze the game one last time. Because I assume this is the last platforming level. Perhaps wrongly. Okay, we are loading up on items though, so it's really feeling that way. Whenever I'm navigating clock gears in a video game level like this, there's always the question of, is this going to be one of those games where if you, like, touch a toe between the gears, you start taking infinity damage? No, but that happened to me. That's a thing that it just did. Have some infinity damage from using your claw attack on a breakable object. You fucking dog. Okay. Toe crimes. Oh, yep! Yep, it's one of those, and it depicts it. Which is wild, because the gears weren't even turning that way. Yeah, you missed Cornell being graphically pulled between the gears in a, like, slightly bloody mess. So it turns out it's one of those games. I'll just do it again, yeah. Yeah, you just instantly die and get dragged between the gears. It's not what I expected. They're not even going that fast. Not that they need to be extremely fatal, but okay. The platforming's been okay. It's been more good than bad, but I'm a little good on it at this point. I kind of want to just fight Dracula. I kind of just want to fight Big Scythe Man and Scary Impaler Dude. Give me that money. Because, like, it's definitely kind of weird. I feel like there's genuinely an emphasis on action early on, and it turns into an emphasis on platforming, and it's not bad. It's fine. I would say it's honestly pretty good for a 3D game, but it does feel weird. I hate dropping down from these. I hate every part of what's happening in my life right at the moment. Okay, let's get way in on the platform and then break these. Okay. Cool. So what I'm seeing is I would have just gotten the key naturally if I just gone the other way. And I just got to do some extra jumping, because I did. Gotta make sure to not jump slightly too far and end up between the gears. Cornell. Cornell, my dog. My friend, my boy. What are you even fucking doing, man? Alright, okay. Well, at least, like, there's just I can just see the key for a change. It's not, like, in anything. Why that key? Why in this one instance did it work like that? It's not even like a big room or anything. It's just like, what would I have done if not check the 2 torches for a key? Why does he have to tenderly kiss the door? His secret passion is clocks. Cornell just loves clocks. I'm gonna be honest, I was doing a dick joke and I almost just said the word I was trying to replace. I'm not being like cute. It was cock. Like, oh, I'm not dancing around it. I imagine you all figured that out, but it felt like it was weird to make the exception in the way I did. I know, right? You probably thought I was gonna say something else. He loves shocks. He's a big fan of haunted houses, so this has all kind of been a treat for him. He loves Spock. He's actually a big Trekkie. He loves schlock. It's a kind of a B-movie thing, so this is actually a pretty big treat for him. Yeah, he loves blocks. That's why he's platforming so much. I'm out of words. Oh, he loves walk because he's a dog. I missed that one. Thank you. He loves dogs. That's why he came here on a boat. I'm glad we found another stupid subject to latch onto while I do another, okay platforming sequence here. He loves pox, which is pretty great for a medieval peasant werewolf. I don't know why I'm still doing that. Okay, this is what we wanted. Wanted is a strong word, but it is what we are intended to do. Okay. I could not tell where that was. Do we go back over here again? Shit. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make that funny bonus jump. I'm not gonna do that desperation leap. But I do think there is a correct side to be on here with the rotations. I get why the soundtrack's a little more low-key and methodical for the pace of the game. I couldn't tell where it was. I just could not tell in space. We've done some long jumps and some straight-up jumps. But there's a lot of standing around waiting for platforms, so I get why having a really amped up action soundtrack wouldn't quite work. But I am jonesing for a song. Okay. Alright. I probably could have just jumped up there again right away. Ah, fuck me. Okay, we're good. We saved ourselves about 30 seconds of standing. We did it! We did it, gang! Now, is this the correct side? I can't tell. Alright, it was. It was the correct side. We're just doing straight vertical jumps. We want soft, gentle vertical jumps. I want to look at what's over there, but I can't. The camera will not permit. Yeah, where's the Medusa heads? I'm having too much fun in this clock tower. Where's the Medusa heads knocking me off the platform constantly? Oh, we can throw ourselves in between those gears and die. I don't want to make this jump. Fuck, okay. Please just put a save point up here. Please, making me do that much fucking waiting and then promising that I might have to do it again just makes me dead inside. It's the actual worst. I'm crying. I'm crying at every simple jump. Every little drop. This is not fatal, is it? No, okay. This is as intended. We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! Okay. Okay. I was just like, is that a sign? Can I read that? Are you anything? We'll just tenderly kiss the clock tower button. Time to take an elevator up. I sort of feel like I could have made that long jump from one of those spinning towers somewhere. Yes, I will use this save point as well, just to be 2 save points away from having to do all that again. Oh, we have a squeakquel. Now with more fire. Okay, well the fire was gently guiding us in the direction we were supposed to go, which I appreciate. I really wish those power-ups felt a little bit more like rewards and not like things you'll definitely just lose the moment you fuck up your next jump. Okay, well this one, these aren't directly adjacent in the same way. I feel like this is a platform up here, but I am afraid to jump and check. It wasn't. It wasn't, and I was correct. I was correct to be afraid. I hate it here. This is tense platforming for, like, the wrong reasons, yeah. Not in love with it. Not in love with it. Okay. Cool. Time to not fuck this part up. Time to not take one step too far and get ground up between the gears, dying instantly. Turned into wolf burgers. Yeah, I thought you were gonna fucking go again. Better go again. Together we will burn bright. Thanks for the key. I assume the door is over there. Okay, I see it. It is in my vision. I just have to do these. Don't get ground into dog meat bits. Okay. Alright. Ada was just lying there at the top of the clock tower in, I guess, girl storage. Why is she just here? Dracula's not really a rooms person, he's more of a towers person. Oh, he put her in a crystal. What, how is the sacrifice hidden? Dracula kidnapped her. Did she... I assume she must have just, like, run partway away, but then she saw the clock tower platforming and went, I don't want to do that backwards, I'm going to take a nap. Like, that kind of explains how she got here. You know what? Or maybe Ortega put her here. Like, Ortega seemed to be maybe not a bad dude who actually wanted to see her sacrificed. He seemed like he was maybe ready to double-cross the D-Man. Just as long as he got to have his fight with Cornell. Hey, buddy. The door wasn't open, though. You could have just put her at the bottom, and we could have left. We could have just gone. I mean, I guess if he did that, Death would have found her, and Death wouldn't have had to do the platforming. So maybe that's what he was trying to do. Make sure Death had to do the platforming segment. This is just really neat. This is cool. I wonder if you die if you just jump off here. I assume so. I'm not going to check. But I like that outside clock tower view. That's always fun in really any game that uses that particular set dressing. Yeah, now I gotta change the time to move on. Please excuse me if I save after every step of everything. Maybe I could just leave. Maybe that's just somebody else's fucking puzzle to solve. Thanks, AutoView. You've made it really clear where I go. I'm gonna assume it's just over there to the left, and I just didn't see. Still unclear. Okay, yes, but it's just a really bad jump. It's just a really awkwardly angled blind jump. Oh, baby. Yeah, that seems to be the case. It's just this specific weird thing. I'm also curious if he dies horribly if he gets dragged sideways between gears. I'll see if I can find a place to do that without crushing my soul. Okay. At least there's not a punishment, but like, this is a stupid jump. That's a stupid thing to expect. There's a real, like, this jump is just actually wasting my time energy to it. Yeah, and I'm just really glad there's no punishment for failing it, but it is. Don't shoot fire at my deck. Don't burn my deck. This is a Metal Gear Solid segment. Oh, this is a lever with a save point. Wow. This feels like a weird spot for a save point. I'm almost certain this was added in Legacy of Darkness. I feel like it absolutely must have been. Because that's exactly the kind of place I would not put a save point. In a worse game, I mean, in general, even I would be like, you gotta go get the Switch, I'm not gonna worry about that. But I'm really glad they did, because I wouldn't want to do this again. I want to do this as little as possible. I've certainly mentioned before, now that it's come up, I kind of want to play the Metal Gear Solid series on stream. I don't know how much energy I'd actually have for it. I don't know if it's a good fit for me personally. Because I am an expert navigator. Don't start. No, we're good. Okay, good enough. Yeah! Fuck! Come on! Cornell! Fuck you! Fuck you, Cornell. You suck so much. It's a good thing that switch I hit added some secret footholds somewhere. I'm not even sure there's a way to die and go back to that switch conveniently. I got an idea! I got an idea! I got an idea, everyone! Oh wait, I forgot there was another room back here. Fuck! I got a different idea! I submit running back an entire room and jumping off of the clock is probably still faster than getting back there. So we're just killing time. This is an invisible wall. Why is this an invisible wall? I couldn't possibly accidentally fall off of that. Why is this like the one invisible wall in the game? Why? Why? Whatever, see ya! Don't forget to hit this again. Okay. Yeah, we did it. It's an invisible wall. It was an invisible wall. Why? Why? That wasn't an accidentally fall off place at all. I think the game has otherwise been 1000% content to just let you fucking die if you step off a ledge. Or worse. Force you to backtrack. Which is the death of the spirit. It's the death of the mind. I think this is good. This is fun. Okay. I'm gonna not risk this one, actually. Alright, now, we know that this is only 2 blocks wide. Now that we've fucking fallen off of it. Alright, what's next? Oh, okay, it was that. That was the end. You could really see it the whole time if you knew what to look for. I'm tired of the clock tower and I'm tired of platforming, so I'm getting a little bitchy about it. I think we must be in the home stretch. I think we gotta be there. I think we're getting close. This looks like a platform that might have been added in the final version, in this version. That just strikes me as like, I feel like they might have made you just make that last jump. As a joke. Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We're getting there. What do you want from me? What are you looking for? Am I mistaken in my impressions of what you desire right now? If only I had any control of my camera whatsoever. Let's see if this helps. It didn't. I am satisfied with the amount that I paid for this video game. Okay, I think I have to slide down onto that narrow platform. Let's try this. Okay, well, that didn't damage us. I just don't trust down in any of its flavors. It really looked like a death pit to me. Are we gonna jump across these swinging platforms until it is satisfied with our ability to guess? Because that's what I'm getting from this. Oh no, we're gonna also maybe die. This feels like it can't be right. This feels like it can't be correct. This feels like I'm trying to do a stupid trick that I thought I could pull off. I was just trying to drop back on that platform. That's okay. I saw that area like midway up and I kind of went, huh. Oh, I didn't mention before, but you get a ton of momentum if you jump off of those at the wrong time. That almost killed me last time with one of the jumps. But yeah, you just retain all momentum from these things moving when you are jumping off of them. Which is honestly kind of fun, but also, you know, very, very terrifying. Verifying. I'm not sure if I do. I feel like I don't. Oh, fuck off. Fuck you. Yo! Gamer! Gamer moment! What's in you? I died for you. You better be good. It wasn't. Never is. I might at least be able to have red wolf beams. This should also be a power-up. Alright, we got red wolf beams, and that will not last until we fight something. I feel like hypothetically I need to hit this very specific little bar, and I can't even, like, go into first person to check where it is. At least I can sometimes just slide cleanly down. I'm not really seeing yet where it even leads. But sometimes you could just get dropped in the funny gap and take some joke damage. Take 70% of your health bar and joke damage. See, I'm not convinced that even does anything for me. I don't know. I tried to move and immediately fell off when I was trying to look around. Okay, I think what I need is to, yeah. Okay. I just needed to not fall in the dipshit hole. And now we change the time on the clock face. Okay. Are we maybe getting somewhere now? How's it gonna go for us? I'm feeling like not great. I'm wondering if I slid off the wrong way and maybe missed a shortcut back. I welcome death. Okay, well, I fell off of the intended thing wrong again. I'm just thinking, there's a lot of bullshit room to go backwards through if there's not, like, a shortcut back. Fair enough. I kinda chose to take that. I could have healed and I didn't. Just, this puzzle would be so solved if you had any control of your camera. You could just look down and line shit up in a sane way. It's really frustrating in that way. Yeah, this is the controls are bad. Isn't that a funny video game idea? And we were talking earlier about how clearly Dark Souls was inspired by Castlevania 64. Yeah, I took the shot. I took the shot and I don't regret it. Hey, there we go. Okay, never mind. There we stop. You have to just make several consecutive blind slides. They're not that hard to line up, but you sure gotta just fuck it up until you get it. still don't regret not healing. I feel like I picked the wrong side to slide down at the end and was screwed. This the middle point between these tiles is the thing. We go to the very tip. We dip off left. And that's the puzzle. Good puzzle. Okay, we're good. We did the clock face. Yeah, okay, I slid off in a dumb, miserable way, and this was just the same room as the clock. Yeah, I needed to jump the railing, and, that's fine. It shows the thing moving down. I just didn't notice it before. Okay. Alright, this has a real final level of Castlevania vibe. Let's just do a beautiful werewolf dance up these stairs. And prepare to see these stairs again, many times. The staircase, the obligatory staircase. We got a poison cure, which will no doubt serve us well. A vampirism cure. I'd complain about no relevant items, but I'm full of chicken anyway. Oh, right, you showed up for, like, 5 seconds. This is the shop guy. And if you spend too much, you fight him here. But he's just gonna go and do some more profiteering because we did not spend too much. Partly because I didn't need it that much, but, you know, also because his shop kept freezing the game. Considering that this is not that difficult a game, it just requires some patience. Like, we have not needed a lot of items or anything. And yeah, he's going to go War Profiteer World War I. Because Hal already knows it's brewing. We do the Sacred Werewolf Dance. I'm gonna double check and make sure that wasn't a save point room, but I'm also gonna try to not wander off the stairs. Yeah, no save point. There's nothing here. Presumably this matters for other characters or something? Maybe we're just kind of making a point here. Oh, this is nice. I sure am still not seeing a save point. Yeah, that might be the funny bonus too much time boss. We didn't need to put Dracula after a cutscene and, like, a minute of walking. I wouldn't have done that. Oh, never mind. It's just the Master Emerald. Yeah, get me out of this whack-ass crystal prison. How will you escape Dracula's tetrahedron if you're out of urine? I love being a teleporting boss in a game with a dubiously functional lock-on system. Man, I sure wish I could tell when I can actually hit him. Secondly, I wish I could cancel out of attack animations ever. I'm gonna toss me a chicken right now, because who cares? He's very Dracula. He's very much doing Dracula things. I appreciate the teleport into homing fireballs. That's a classic. This is the chicken zone! Oh, yeah, cool! Fuck it! I don't know why Dracula dropped some chickens, but, like, cool. Thanks, D-Man! Just like a straight lightning beam, but it can hit you multiple times, I guess, and there's not really anything you can do about it. They're stiff in a very interesting and kind of fun way. Yeah, he might be a pre-rendered 2D sprite, or a pre-rendered, yeah. Okay. I wish I had an indicator as to when my hits will work. I'm a fool to ask for feedback from Castlevania 64. This is pretty annoying. Sucks. Can take that second hit. Nope. Okay. Okay. Aw, jeez. Oh, he's drinking my juice! My juice! Yeah, he's vulnerable doing juice for sure. I'm surprised I got away with that. I would really like Dracula to not teleport directly in front of me. The place where I can definitely do nothing about it. Haha. Okay. Thank you. I'm kind of getting the hang of it. I don't know. You just make him vulnerable every time he teleports for every attack. Like, he can keep attacking. It's fine. I'm getting very tired of guessing whether or not my moves will do anything. Sorry, waiting several seconds and then getting to see if my moves will do anything. It's like I'm just watching my beams go through his fucking face. And he's just like, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's like that. I got a good surgeon. I do have like 1,000 more chickens. And werewolf mode. Oh no! The twist! Werewolves were back! Oh no! They're becoming Draculata! And then the game froze! And then the game froze. And then the game froze. I'm very torn because I don't really want to do that 5-minute boss battle again. But I do kind of want to just finish the game. I'm tired. Maybe we'll do this we'll finish this as a short later. I don't want to. I'm good. I'm like an hour past running out of patience with some of this. We'll start fresh. Yeah, it looks finished enough. I don't know, maybe I'll spend an hour finishing it off or whatever before I do whatever else tomorrow or the next day or never. We'll see. But on the whole, I like Castlevania 64, the parts that didn't freeze. Which isn't a great subtitle. I guess don't let Dracula imprison your sister in a crystal while you sleep. I'll see you tomorrow for probably more Vampire, maybe Masquerade Bloodlines. Or maybe we'll finish this and maybe we won't. Thank you for joining me, and bye.
Night Stalkers, you better beware. I'm out I travel around the world, put them to the test. But there's one that I just can't catch. His name is Dracula. But you better believe, my friend, that you're next. Cause the women, the kids, the boys, the girls, they're all afraid of you. But I'm here to stop you, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Night Stalker, Night Walker, I'm gonna get you. You're all mine. Everyone's afraid to walk the streets because of you. Women, men, boys and girls, you take them all, and everybody